So what do we do? Peter said, consider how your pure conduct and how your hope in God actually lead your boss and your coworkers to come to know God, because they see how you are unaffected by the evil of this world. 1 Peter chapter 2, verse 18, Peter says, servants, be subject to your master with all respect, not only to the good and gentle, but also to the unjust. So there is a subjection also to the workplace. And thirdly, what we saw a couple weeks ago was a subjection that are happening in the family environment. In the family environment, we don't always have the best spouse. In fact, in the time of 1 Peter, there are individual spouses who are not believers. And Peter is encouraging the wives, be subject to your own husband. Even if some do not obey the word, they may be eventually won over by the pure conduct of their wives, meaning that the wives eventually look in such a way to God in which she gets her strength from God, even though her husband isn't the best husband, even though her husband may even pressure her in such a way that she doesn't like to be pressured. But in the end, as she trusts in the Lord, her husband eventually is led to God. So we have all these examples of individuals who are living, as far as the world's perspective is concerned, not so good of a life. You have unjust government. You have unjust workplace. Even at home, you're feeling terribly because the relationship simply isn't working out. But Peter says that I want you to have a perspective in which you can live in these unjust situations and still consider your life to be good. Consider your life which are unaffected by the evil of your situation and the circumstances. And this is really what he says here in verse 10 of 1 Peter chapter 3.